Tommy, thanks for joining us. It's you're one of the lucky ones, Tommy. You had that fight during lockdown. Was that important that you got the fight in lockdown, Tom?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, since that fight, in lockdown, I've been out a year. So, if I didn't have that fight, it would have been a lot longer than a year now. So I'm grateful for that I had it, and I'm grateful to be back out again so soon.
Now, Tom, you've had 4 fights now, but you've been pro quite a long time. I know lockdown can't be avoided, but are you desperate to go fight? Have maybe 6 or 7 fights in a year?
Yeah, definitely. That's the plan, to be fair. I always, for everybody that knows me and follows me, I always keep myself in some sort of shape. And that's just been the plan for this year. I said to myself that I'm not going to, go away. I'm not going to, put on stupid amounts of weight. I'm going to keep myself fresh, active in the gym, match fit, all year round, because that is the plan. Just get as many fights as I can, because there's one thing I need, and it's experience. Although I'm getting it with top quality sparring, in the gyms and down at Tyson's and everyone around me. That sort of experience, but let's have it right. The only experience that you gain is in that ring, and I need to be in there as much as possible.
No, you're right about that, Tommy. You can get good sparring, you can go into camps, and you can train with champs, but it's not the same as getting there on the night, getting ready, and walking out to the ring. Even if the arena's empty, you've just got to do it that way. Tommy, the one thing that strikes me, Tom, is that do you think now, and this sounds like a harsh question, but I'm going to ask it to you because I'm not being harsh. Do you think that people are now taking you serious?
No, definitely not. I don't feel like anybody's taking me. No, not yet. And what I've learned is that no one probably will ever take me seriously until I get to where I want to be, and that's just simply because there's a lot of jealousy in the world today. And there's a lot of bad emotions going around the world today, and there's a lot of sheep. So if one person says something about you, the rest will follow on. So I don't really care what anybody's got to say about me. And, it's better for me that they don't rate me or they don't take me seriously, because I'll just keep getting in that ring and proving myself time and time again.
So that's like motivation, Tommy.
Yeah, definitely. It's you know what? It kind of isn't, because I'm not motivated to prove people wrong. I'm motivated to achieve my goals, and I don't care along the way whether everybody hates me and doesn't like me or rate me as a fighter, thinks I'm the worst fighter ever. As long as I'm getting in the ring, keep getting them W's and keep going on that ladder to where I want to be, I don't care what anybody says about me.
Now, you mentioned there being in and around your big brother and his gym and his camp. How are things? I mean, how are things in there? Because it's been a frustrating time for your brother. It's been a frustrating time for your dad, working with both you and your brother. Have things calmed down a little bit now? Do we sort of have a vision of where we're going this year?
You can never really tell, because with Tyson especially, his fight, coming with AJ, hopefully, that gets announced and that gets done. But let's have it right. I don't think the fight's going to go ahead without any fans. I mean, it'd be tragic if it does. If that goes ahead with no fans, I think everybody's missed out there. So he's obviously an awkward position, but it's a lot easier for me because I'm not at that tail end of my career. I'm at the enjoyable stages. I'm having the experience, so I can fight, behind closed doors, and it's not going to affect anything. It is what it is. Whereas Tyson's is a lot more serious business. But the one thing that's good in our camp is everything's serious business. So when I'm fighting, my dad's treating it like, I'm Tyson and I'm fighting for the world title. Everything's geared around me, and everything's just gone perfect. And that's why, boxing's in our blood, and we just take it so serious every time. And that's why we never leave a stone unturned.
Never leave a stone unturned. So let me ask you this, just before I let you go, and thanks again for your time. You're a big light heavyweight. You're a big lad. Are you going to be able to sit and stay at light heavyweight at 22, 23, 24? What's your gut feeling, Tommy?
I couldn't say. I honestly couldn't say, because at the end of the day, you're never going to know how you fill out. Obviously, everyone in my family is big, they're huge. So it would make sense for me to go up in weight at some point. But for the minute, I'm making the weight quite comfortably. I'm in great shape. I feel amazing. So, we just got to take it a day at a time, a year by year. If I get bigger, I get bigger. And if I don't, I don't. We just take it one year at a time.
And what can we expect finally, Tom? What can we expect in fight number 5? What can we expect?
Fireworks and that big dirty knockout, of course. I'll bring the action. Like I said before on the little pre-show video, people don't come and watch boxing to watch a ball fest. They come to see blood and guts and action. And that's what I intend to bring. So I'm just going to box the way I box every time, and I'm sure I'll find the shots.
You always seem to find them. Tommy, listen, thanks so much for your time. See you Saturday, Tommy. Thanks very much, son.
Thank you very much. See you later.